Hello everyone, I am back and I'm just the same as ever. Before I begin my little insight, I want to give a special thanks to two good friends, Gabe Green and Connor Myers. They gave me the push to do this video. I know I've fallen off the wagon and I haven't done one in a while, but here I am thanks to them. So now let's get into it. What I wanted to do today is give you a simple snack that I frequently make that now I want to share with you because of my good graces. So for today's video, it's going to be cooked carrots with a couple of special spices. Before we get things going, I actually want to delve into the nutrition facts and some of the benefits of carrots, as you know I like to do if you watch my Snapchat. This video will not be as explicit as otherwise on my Snapchat because of my audience, and I'm trying to create a better image for myself because I think that I've done a pretty poor job in being a negative person and sometimes cursing too much. So it's time for an image change. Anyways, carrots here. Don't mind the organic part because that doesn't matter, but these are organic carrots from Trader Joe's. It's just my simple way of saying I'm richer than you. Trader Joe's, please sponsor me. Anyways, for these carrots, you have 0 fat. You have 7 grams of carbohydrates per serving. There's 6 servings in here. I can't divide that up right now in the bag. So, and then there's 1 gram of protein. Also, I would like to highlight the vitamins in here. You have vitamins beta-carotene, which comes from vitamin A. Then you have B, C, and K among the other letters of the alphabet. Now these benefits from this might include immune function, might include metabolism, and even visual acuity, but that really kind of pales in comparison to what you really care about, and that is being better than all your friends who don't eat carrots and aren't as healthy as you are. Because see, when you eat these, you automatically become better than your friends who aren't as healthy as you, even after 1 serving. Now we get into making these. Before you begin, you always want to wear proper outerwear. For that, what I'm going to do is you put on an apron, but I personally will put on a trash rag. Now, what this does is it helps me prevent any debris from, getting onto myself, because I really care about this white Gap shirt, and this will catch any debris, although I have some kind of feeling that this won't really be doing any catching. Alright, so now we're going to get into the making of the carrots. We're not making them, after all, they've already been made. They're a root vegetable, the second most consumed in the United States, actually. What we're just going to do is prepare them. So first, what you want to do once you have your carrots out, you're going to cut off the ends. You can, this is like equivocal to the ends of a loaf of bread. If you're rich enough, throw them away. If you're poor enough, you kind of have to eat them. So you'll notice what I did, so I don't have to say anything else there. So I'm cutting them. It's okay if it gets on your countertop or fake countertop, as in my case. And what I'm probably going to do next is just fast forward this or cut to the next process so you don't have to watch me do this because it's not that exciting. Okay, we have now finished cutting up all the carrots, so we're going to put this in our definitely clean bowl that hasn't been collecting dust. Alright, so they're in there. Now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want some extra virgin olive oil. I will not make a joke there because it's overplayed, and if you're still making a joke about extra virgin olive oil, I applaud you. So there's 14 grams of fat per 1 tablespoon. To give you an idea of what that looks like, it's 1 tablespoon, and it's gone. So instead of what we're going to do is we're going to really get the drizzle going here. It's much better, and after all, in the cooking process, You don't lose any, but you can tell yourself that you do. So after putting that in there, you're gonna want to put your spices. This is just something that I got in the store that's worked out for me really well. Greek seasoning. I have no idea if it has any Greek ties, so put a bunch of there. It's good to have before bed because there's a lot of sodium and your heart rate will go up. So if you have anxiety, this will only ameliorate that. Put some of, this is Cajun spices, pretty good. Basil, this is where you really feel healthy. You can tell your friends that you put basil on there and you'll look like God. Good stuff. Then, more carbs. Carrots are carbs, honey's carbs. Again, this kind of drizzles off the carrots anyways, so you should be fine. Here's the fun part. You get to put your hands in there and really mix it up good. You can really feel the honey sticking to you, and that's when you know it's working. Okay, I think we're good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the oven. Now, I'm poor, so I don't have a full oven, so I have this little toaster. And here's a really crucial part of this step. What you're gonna wanna do is, trash rag, hopefully I don't get anything on this shirt. You're gonna wanna have your tray from last time not clean. So whatever you cooked in there, it's kind of like a little surprise gift. You get to add the flavors from the last meal that you made into this meal that you're having now. So you just kind of throw them on top in any way, really. And then you lick your hands. So to demonstrate, this is going to be good. All right. Wash your hands, of course. Now, because oil is hydrophobic, you're still going to have it on your hands. It won't really mix with the water. Okay, and now we have these settings for our carrots. You're going to want to have it on 400 degrees. You're going to want to have it on bake. And then finally, you're going to want to put the timer on for 20 minutes. So in those 20 minutes that are passing while the carrots cook, while you're feeling better about yourself because you know you're about to be really healthy, what you can do is use your time wisely. So you could study, you could work on that project that you really haven't devoted enough time to. You could read the paper. You could read about this guy. It's always a joy. So fun. I love that face. Inevitably, what you're probably going to be doing is spending your time on your phone. So we're going to get all involved in the instant gratification that is social media and be caught up during that entire 20-minute period. Thoughts like, why don't I look like this person? Or they seem to be having so much fun. Or why do they seem so much more successful than me? Are ones that will come up very typically. So don't worry, you're just like everybody else. So this is what happens when you get a poor functioning oven. What will happen is the timer won't actually go to the 0 and will stay on. So you get to have a little bit of fun and turn it off yourself. Make sure to get these. The last time I did this, I burnt my hand. Now, don't those look good? If you can see here, the juices are all on the outside of the pan. We have these nicely cooked carrots. So pick the ones you want. Just grab them all nice like. Be proud of your work. The fruits, or shall I even say, the veggies of your labor. And there it is. Now you have delicious, healthy, better than your friends' carrots. Enjoy these. You'll probably have enough for a day or two. They'll keep you feeling full, alive, and better than your friends. Bon appetit.